Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. This pick a card reading is going to be like an energy update. What does the person who is on your mind most want you to know right now? Okay, so very specific messages came through. So, like always, take what resonates, let the rest go, but if a certain pile just doesn't vibe with you at all, then chances are that's not your pile. Or if it is your pile, then it could be something you don't want to look at. Okay, so you have to check in with yourself with that. And if you would like to book a personal reading, then please read my terms of services in the description box on my YouTube. And once you agree, you can click on the link tree that is underneath the terms of services and choose your reading. But also please make sure to either message me or email or send me an email. Okay, in front of me I have 4 different options, each with a different heart. Choose the one that really calls out to you. This is group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so what does the person who is on your mind most want you to know right now? Okay, so the first thing that came out is I could be your hero, baby. Okay, so when I see that, like, I instantly feel like this person definitely wants you to be impressed by them. Okay, like they want to be your knight in shining armor, or if this is a girl you're wondering about, like, you know, like such a queen to you basically. Okay, so I'm just getting this feeling of somebody kind of like, you know, wanting to get your attention, wanting you to only have eyes for them. Okay, like that type of feeling. Kind of getting like, you know how like peacocks are like just wanting to stand out above the rest. So, you know, they draw attention. Like that's the energy that's coming through for this person. Okay. And then the next we have, I'm manifesting you. So, okay, this person seems to be all about you, okay, regardless if they're, you know, like communicating with you or taking action. Like this is the energy that's coming through, okay? So, yeah, they definitely have their eye on you. Then we have wrongful advice. Okay, that's kind of actually like a warning for you to watch like outside influences. Okay, like take whatever you hear from others with a grain of salt. And this could even include like tarot videos. Okay, I'm just gonna like put that out there because, you know, this definitely has a feel of like you kind of being swayed every which direction and not knowing what to do. So this is definitely like the blue cards in this deck are about the person listening. Okay, so it's really just telling you that ultimately you know, okay, like you know what's best. You've got to find your own answer as far as you and your person goes and like what the next move is. Okay. Okay, next I have, if I follow you, I could lose everything. Okay, so what comes to me in regards to that isn't a literal, like they feel like they're gonna lose everything. It's more like, okay, now I'm kind of getting like maybe there are people who don't want you two together, so you guys could have some kind of history or past associated with each other, and now I'm getting kind of like this feeling of like people are like, oh no, you know, okay, yeah, that does make sense with the wrongful advice, especially now. It's kind of like this feeling of people just being like, you guys keep repeating the same cycle. Like people don't want either one of you to get hurt is the feeling I'm getting. But I really do feel like this is, you know, somebody who's like, like this time around, you know, this is for real. I am manifesting you. I want to be your hero. Like I'm not messing around. Okay, like that's the impression I'm getting right off the bat. Okay, so let's see what else comes through for you guys. What does pile one's person most want them to know? Okay, they say, please give me time. I have never felt this way before. Okay. So, you know, with that, I'm kind of getting like just this feeling of like, it's interesting because now it kind of has more of a new feeling, but even if this is somebody you have a past with, it's kind of like they're coming to this full circle realization. Like, you're the one. I've never felt this way. It's like they're finally admitting their feelings. And if this is a newer energy, well, there's still something going on with if I like follow you, I could lose everything. So maybe this person feels like it's kind of risky for some reason if you are a new, you know, like you two have never dated before. So again, it's going to be different for all of you. For some of you, this is somebody, you know, an ex, and for others of you, this is a new person. Well, I definitely feel like they kind of like feel out of balance when they think about you guys with this please give me time, I've never felt this way before. Also, it's kind of like they're in a situation currently where they feel like if they did take a chance with you, they would lose something, okay? So maybe this person's already with somebody. That's going to be for some of you, okay? So, what else does your person most want you to know right now? Okay, this one wanted to fly out. Do you even see me that way? Okay, so that tells me that this person does have their doubts, okay? So that's interesting because I do feel like it's mutual between you guys, but there must be something that kind of makes this person feel like you might not, okay? So maybe you guys are both kind of hot and cold with each other, and that's like why neither one of you knows, is what I'm seeing. Okay, so what else do we have? We have yes, okay, so that is a very like beaming yes, okay? It's just yellow, it's full of joy, it's full of optimism, and like somebody really like seeing the best in this situation, okay? So I feel like, you know, it's kind of like you both kind of, I feel like get giddy when you think of the possibility of being together. Okay, and then we have, I think we should see other people, which I find strange because I feel like it contradicts this whole energy, okay? Like, I don't actually feel like this person feels that way about you guys. I feel like it's when they start getting in their head and they think, oh my gosh, like due to whatever they think is risky about this connection, I feel like that's when they kind of feel like, maybe we should just see other people. Like, it would be easier that way. But like overall, I'm getting that this person, you know, it's just like, I feel like they really do want you though, okay? Because next we have, you have so many choices and options. So yeah, you know, that's kind of like this person getting in their feels is what I'm feeling. Like, okay, so when they start getting in their head, I feel like their insecurities start coming out, and this person's just kind of like all of a sudden, they get kind of insecure is what I feel, okay? And I do feel like they see you as being special, so they feel like, oh my gosh, why does this person want me? Like, they could literally have anybody. Like, overall, I feel like your person's confident, but you know, they're human. They have their insecurities. Yeah, let me have, do you think about me too? Okay, so that's what I mean. Like, this person definitely wonders what you think. I feel like they definitely have feelings for you. It's just, again, like, when those insecurities pop up, I see them just kind of like, they're used to, okay, you're dealing with a runner, okay? But I do feel like this time around, they do want to really, like, be there. Okay, so what else does my group one's person really want them to know? There it is. All right, like, you are so beautiful. Why do you need me? Oh my goodness, this person, like, come on, where's your confidence? Oh my goodness, this is like one of those cases where this person acts confident in like every area, but then once it comes to love, I feel like all of a sudden they're just like, that's when their insecurities come up. They might be the type that needs you to make it obvious. They need like a bit of constant reassurance. I feel like this is going to take some of you by surprise. You're going to be like, what? Like, this person needs reassurance? And yeah, with the yeah, nah, okay. Every time I see this card, it's like, quit playing, okay? Because this definitely means for me, like, yeah, I really do want you, but I'm going to act like I could kind of take or leave this. But it's kind of like, it's too late, dude. Like, your energy says yes, like with a beaming yellow energy and aura around it. So, but this is definitely representing that hot and coldness you get from this person. And it's literally like them acting like, kind of like they want to be chased, honestly. Like they want it to be obvious is what I'm getting here. Okay, so what else do they want you to most know? Okay, they're really drawn to your light, okay? Like, I feel like they're addicted to it, like a moth to a flame, okay? You guys are definitely coming across like this beacon of light and inspiration, and I do feel like this person feels like anything is possible when with you. But then we have ego strength right after it, so that kind of makes me feel like, you know, sometimes I feel like this person thinks you are too good to be true, and it almost makes them dive into their ego even more, and I feel like that's where that pride comes from, and they're just like, yeah, nah, or like wanting to jump ship. But again, I'm overall getting though that this person really, like they do go back and forth. You know, it's kind of like old habits die hard. Like patterns can be tough to break. And this person really does have the intention of breaking this pattern is what I'm seeing. But they will slip from time to time, you know, and go into ego. I feel like they are themselves trying to come more from light and inspiration. But again, like they're human and they get insecure. And I see them kind of going back and forth, you know, with their ego. Then they say, I just wish things were different. Okay, so now I'm kind of getting this feeling of regret. So if this is definitely somebody you guys were involved with, or even if you're not, this is the new person, there's some risky factor coming through as far as like taking this leap of faith with you goes. It's kind of like they're kind of wallowing in like, oh, I wish things were easier. I wish they were different. And it's kind of like, dude, buck up. You know what I mean? Like if you really want something, like rise to the occasion. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Okay, so group number one. So basically what I'm seeing is that your person is coming across like they do want you, but I do see that there is some kind of obstacle in your guys' way, and it's possible that you guys have people that aren't for this connection. So it's almost like you both are going to have to really like check in with yourself. See, is this the right person for you? You know, and if it is, I mean, if it is a resounding yes that's coming through to you, then it's kind of like you have to both put your pride and ego aside and really like rise to the occasion, you know, rise to the challenge of whatever, you know, overcoming the obstacle then. And I do feel like because deep down it does appear like you both want this, okay? And that if this is, you know, somebody that you've been involved with, like it does feel like this time will be different. I mean, there will be slipping in and out of patterns and stuff, but it's like constantly like if you both turn toward the light, you know what I mean? And like really come from the heart in communicating and not your ego and pride, it's like I do feel like you two really could be amazing together, okay? Like if whatever that obstacle is isn't like a deal breaker, I see you guys being amazing. Okay, group number one, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments, and if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Hey, group number two. Okay, so what does the person on your mind most want you to know? Okay, so they say you already know. Ooh, okay, I like it. It's like somebody who is sure. Like you already know that I want you, that I like you. Like, what are you doing checking this out? Okay, I see that. This person's got like a charming, playful personality. That's cool to see. Okay, and then the next that came out is I want to start a family with you. Woo, okay, this person is coming on strong, but I like it. I like the bold and sureness of this tone. Okay, what else does group two's person most want them to know right now? They say, I am addicted to you. Okay, so this person wants it all, okay? Like the passion, the chemistry, the family, okay? They also say, you make me want to do bad things. Whoa, 2 cards in a row like that. So this person is definitely into you physically, but I do see that it's more, okay? Like with the 10 here. But wow, I've never seen that come out twice in a row. So this person's got you on the mind like 24/7, okay? And then they also say, I never imagined so much perfection. So this person puts you on a pedestal. Okay, they see you highly. They think you guys are the full package. Honestly, I'm getting the impression that the kind of probably scares this person a little bit, just how much they feel for you, like in every type of the way. And I feel like, you know, it's just kind of like got that feeling of sometimes I feel like they step back because of that. Okay, like on one hand, it's like amazing to them. And on the other hand, I do feel like it scares them a little bit. Like they're kind of waiting for the, you know, kind of like the shoe to drop or something. You know, like when you feel so happy that it's like, uh-oh, like holding themselves back a little bit from fully experiencing that. But let's see what else comes through with that. Let me hold you. Okay, so this person's got a sweet side too, and I feel like, you know, they would love nothing more than to like hold you close to them and like cuddle even. Then they say, I'm sorry, so that's interesting. So if you guys got into it, or maybe it's from their lack of communication, I feel, then, you know, this person does want you to know that deep down they're sorry about that. I feel like this person, the impression I'm getting is I think they're going through a lot right now. So it's kind of like, you know, I am getting like a lot of hot and cold energy. And then they say maybe. So that's interesting. I'm kind of getting a little bit of, I feel like this person kind of psychs themselves out. Like they'll want something so bad and then like they'll get in their head and then I feel like they kind of, I don't want to say sabotage, but kind of, you know what I mean? But I feel like this person is trying to overcome that pattern, you know, and just really just take that leap of faith. Take like the full energy, like fully dive into the full, basically. It's interesting. That's a repetitive pattern coming through lately for people, is it's like they're mindful of their patterns, but they're also, you know, mindful of their patterns, but at the same time, like they go back and forth with it, you know. Okay, then this person says, I want to get you drunk. Okay, again, I've never seen so many of the same cards like in a row like that. So, okay, again, this is going to be a general reading. This isn't going to be for all of you, but, you know, especially if you go drinking with this person, it's just got kind of like this feeling of like, you might just want to be really mindful of like what you're doing and your, you know, surroundings and all that. And they say, I just want you all the time. Okay, so this person is definitely coming across as being addicted to you guys. Wow, I did not expect such like strong messages to come through, like kind of in an addictive way. So definitely be mindful if that message resonates with you guys. If not, then it's not meant for you. I have so much desire for you. Okay, like, yeah, we know, we see that. Okay, like, whoa. We have wrongful advice, so that's interesting. So somebody could be listening to, you know, advice from somebody and it might not be accurate. So that's actually advice for you to watch who you listen to. That's interesting. That came out for the last group too. So again, this is just being, you know, just knowing that no matter what you hear, whether from a person or a tarot video, it's like ultimately you have the answers. Okay, so you have to like check in with yourself and see what comes to you about this. Okay, so what else do they most want you to know? I dream about you a lot. Too much? Okay, yeah. This person is definitely addicted to this connection. So take that however you will. Okay, so this is they are waiting for you. Okay, so that's like, regardless of how this person is, yeah, they're all about you. You can probably feel that in your energy. If you can't get this person off your mind, okay, it's like, then you know they can't get you off their mind. You hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. Interesting. So it does seem like you and this person, for some of you, possibly got into it. And that could be where this sorry came from. And maybe sometimes they feel sorry, sometimes they don't. But they also felt hurt by you, but they're so addicted to you. It's kind of like they are not gonna just quit this because of that, whatever happened between you guys. So group number 2, your person definitely is coming across like they're addicted to you. Okay, so I feel like they're just they're that into you. Yeah, I'm just getting that this person is definitely run by their root chakra. Okay, they're definitely into the worldly pleasures, and you know, it's like, hey, all things in moderation, but like this person I feel like can become a bit addicted to whatever they're into though. Okay, so again, just something to be mindful of, you know, when dealing with this person. And yeah, that's what I see for you guys. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments, and if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so what does the person who is on your mind most want you to know right now? Okay, so the first thing that came out is, have I lost everything? Okay, so I definitely feel like due to whatever happened between you guys, this person is wondering, like, have they lost you for good, you know? And I do feel like you were their everything. So that is currently what is on this person's mind, okay? They want to know, like, where do you two stand right now? The next thing that came out is, will you choose me? So I do feel like, you know, they're going to be making a love offering to you. Like, if you haven't heard from this person recently, I feel like you will soon. And they want to know, like, would you choose them? Then they say your family won't like me. So I'm definitely feeling like if you two ended, it was because of this person, and they do worry. Like, where do you stand as far as you two go? Like, how do you feel? So they're wondering the same thing. And they're also worried about that your family won't like them, probably because this ended between you guys. Then they say, I want a fresh start with you. So they definitely have you on their mind, and this is what they want, is what I'm seeing. They say, I am absolutely in love with you. Okay, so yeah, this is me spilling the tea on this person. You know, it doesn't, if you were wondering, like, this is confirmation about that. That's how they truly feel, regardless if you're hearing from them or not, is what I'm seeing. And they say, I'm terrified. Okay, yeah. So this is like a big, like, oh my gosh, type feeling card. Okay, so, and it's interesting that there's 2 9s here. So I feel like them being terrified has a few different meanings that go with it. On one hand, you know, it's under the have I lost everything. So they're terrified to think that maybe they lost you for good. Okay. So they're definitely like on the edge of their seat wondering about you too. If they know about these videos, they're also checking them out. Okay. Like it's got that type of feel to it. But they're also terrified, like, I feel like they just have this feeling of being terrified, period. So I almost feel like this is the type of person that, like, would rather break things off with somebody than give them the chance to do it. Okay, like that type of feeling. Like, I'll hurt you before you hurt me, even though I don't want to, and I really do want you. Like that type of thing. Then they say this love scares me. Yeah, that's like what I was just saying. Okay, like, this person really doesn't want to be abandoned is the feeling I'm getting, which, I mean, who does? But, you know, some people definitely have it more intensified. So they act weird when they're in relationships, you know, or they end it, you know. Then this is they are waiting for you. So that's actually for you guys to know that this person is the type that, like, if you told them, yes, I'm interested, but I can't, like, right now due to whatever reason, I feel like this person would be okay with that. Okay. Then they say, I meant what I said. So you guys probably thought, wow, like, this didn't mean anything to you, because how could you, like, end this, you know, so abruptly? If it did, is what I'm seeing with that. But they're like, no, it doesn't matter what I did. You know, I really did mean what I say. And I see that, you know, they say they're absolutely in love with you. They want a fresh start with you. They do appear like they're going to come back around and make that love offering is what I'm seeing. Okay, and then we have you are so very special. Okay, yeah. This person definitely views you guys highly. So if you were ever doubting that, this is like confirmation of that. Okay, then they say, what do you want? So they're definitely curious. Like, what is it that you most want? Do you want them? Would you ever give them another shot? Okay, like all that is on their mind. I feel like it drives them crazy that they really don't have a clue where you guys stand with this. Then they say, well, not them, but this is for you guys. The blue cards are for you. Think before you act. So definitely weigh in on this. Like, regardless of them, is this the person that you want? Okay, so like check in with yourself. You guys, you have the answers that you're seeking. They say, I just want you all the time. Okay, so yeah, I definitely feel like this person does come across like they can sometimes go a little overboard and come across like being kind of codependent a little bit. Okay, and I feel like it stems from, you know, the fear of abandonment. So I feel like sometimes you guys literally need space from this person. Like, even if they're the one you want, it's kind of like you're like, all right, that's like enough. Like, you know, you're in tune with energy, you're sensitive to it. And it's like somebody who wants you 24/7, it can be a lot, you know? Then they say, I need more balance. Yeah, okay, that was definitely coming through to me. And this is interesting because all the piles kind of show like each person's person is like, they have these patterns. Okay, this is a repetitive theme coming through with this reading. And they are mindful and aware of them, but it's kind of like, and although they want to change certain things, like to be with you, it's kind of like, you know, they're human. And I feel like everyone's kind of currently in the process of bouncing back and forth. 1 minute it's like you're over a certain way that you were, and then the next minute you revert, you know, and it's just like, just kind of like a ping pong ball, back and forth. But, you know. Then they say, I hope you'll wait for me. So that's interesting. So this person would definitely wait for you is what I'm getting. But at the same time, it's kind of like they hope you wait for them. So that could be, you know, I do get the impression this person's really trying to come back around. Like new and improved is like what's coming through, and, you know, wanting to change certain things. And then I feel like, you know, they will want to come forward boldly with a fresh start. And it might even take you by surprise is what I'm getting. Like it might be like when you least expect it, because I know you guys can feel energy, so you kind of like, you know, when you're like on someone's mind, even if you guys aren't talking, and you know when you're kind of not, you know what I mean? So it's like, I feel like it's going to actually be one of those things that take you by surprise though for some reason. But currently I do feel like I said, this person's working on patterns. They're trying to be more balanced. They really don't want to scare you off. You know, they don't want to overwhelm you with their energy. I don't even know if this person's aware about energy, but like they're aware though when they can be too much is what I'm getting with that. So yeah, you know, they definitely have some stuff to go through first, I feel like. So that's why this ends with, I hope you'll wait for me. I hope you want the same thing. Will you choose me? Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, group 3. Okay. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 4. Okay, so what does the person who is on your mind most want you to know right now? Okay, let's see. Let's take a look. Okay, so we start off the reading with you already know. Okay, so when that comes through, that is like one of those, you know, like, oh, come on, quit playing. We both know that we both want each other. Okay, yeah. So this person definitely has, you know, this charming, flirty personality when I see that card. Then they say, I never imagined so much perfection. Okay, so this person definitely sees you guys highly. They see you as the ideal partner. Okay, like, You've got the look, the personality, the energy, the vibe, everything that they're looking for is what I'm seeing, regardless if you're hearing from them or not, okay? Energy doesn't lie. And then they say gossip only hurts more. Group 4, are you guys, you might have been like talking about this person and somehow it got back around to them, okay? Because that gossip card does not fly out typically. So when it does, I pay attention. Like somebody is saying something and this person knows it. It's interesting how it tends to make its way back around. Then they say wait. Okay, so although this person, it kind of has that feeling of regardless of whatever was said, done, whatever, it's kind of like this person's still, you know, they're still like, yeah, you know, you're amazing. But so there's definitely that unconditional feeling with them. But with wait, for some reason, this person doesn't feel like whenever you hear this video, like this isn't exactly the time though to reconnect is what I'm seeing with that. And then they say, I can't even look at you. Okay, so this person, you know, they are upset. So, you know, they're not taking whatever happened between you two lightly, okay? Like, they're definitely upset about something, but they still want this. That's interesting. But they want you to know they're upset though, okay? And, you know, if you and your person on your mind haven't gotten into it, then that message is not meant for you, okay? That definitely came through as being specifically for some of you. Like, you'll know, you know, it's something that's already happened. Then it says, please give me time. I've never felt this way before. Okay, so yeah, you know, this person, again, with the wait card, it's like they definitely feel for you. Like, they want you to be there next, but at the same time, they don't quite feel ready. Okay, that's what I'm seeing with that. And then we have 1 cup, which is like the Ace of Cups. So, you know, definitely has crush feelings with it. Very sweet energy about it. That's why I'm like, okay, yeah, that's not going to be it for all of you, you know, about the I can't even look at you right now. Then they say, you make my heart full. Okay. So yeah, we got like somebody's on cloud 9 with you guys with the 1 cup and the 10 here. They're definitely imagining a future with you. They say, you hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. Okay, that's definitely coming through twice here. So, you know, for those of you watching that you and your person did get into it, they definitely want you to know that, okay? But they still have feelings for you. Like, it didn't change the way they feel about you. Let me say, I left because you told me to. Now, some of you might have literally told this person that, but I'm actually getting, for the majority of you, I feel like that means that this person felt like they had no choice. Like, they didn't want this to end. They didn't want to leave, but they kind of felt like, well, due to whatever you said or did, like they had no other choice. Then they say, I want you. Okay, yeah, we know, regardless of anything that went down between you guys, it's coming through loud and clear, you know. They say, you are so beautiful. Why do you even need me? I don't feel like they actually feel that way. I feel like this person sees themselves highly as well, but like they do acknowledge that they think you are beautiful or handsome if you're a guy watching this, and you know, they want you to know that. Then they say, I worry about us a lot. Okay. Again, I feel like that stems from whatever happened, and they wonder, like, could you guys get past that? You know, could you guys bounce back stronger and like with a clean slate, basically? Then we have wrongful advice, which is actually a message for you. This is interesting. This has literally come out for almost every group. Okay, so that tells me like you might be hearing different people's opinions, whether in person or in tarot videos. And this is just literally, you know, reminding you to be mindful and, you know, instead of being swayed in different directions about this person, to truly like go within and see what answers come to you about this, because you and you alone know your situation better than anyone. And then we have, they say, I'm sorry. Okay, so, okay, this is definitely coming across like you and your person either got into it or like communication stopped, you know, and the feelings were still there. And it's like, so even though they felt hurt by you, it's kind of like they also want you to know that they're sorry for their part. Okay, so it wasn't just you, you know, it takes two to tango, right? So like they had a part in this as well, is what I'm seeing. But yeah, you know, so I'm really seeing though, this person, they view you guys highly. It's like, I do feel like you're going to hear from them. Although for some reason it's coming across though that as much as they want something with you with the 1 cup, the 10, and I want you, they definitely like the timing though. It's like they can't do it right now. Whenever you check this video out, but I do feel like it's going to be sometime soon after though. But it's a general reading, so the timing's going to vary for all of you. Okay, group number 4, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys.